Episode 4116, Step into Your Worth.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're ready for something extraordinary because sometimes the way we perceive things is the way things show up in our mind. So what are you doing? What are you going to do today? Step into your worth. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already even had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the Kisses newsletter, the Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, can you believe it? We are officially into July. We are almost going to be at mid-July before you know it. And you know what? Happy birthday, America. You made it through 250 years. So why not set this week up for something incredible for the next 250 years, where you get to leave a mark. You get to leave that impact on the world that you touch. But in order to do that, you got to be willing to step into your worth. Because in all honesty, we all face moments where failure feels oversized, right? Where defeat seems like a script we're doomed to replay. But here's the thing that really nobody wants to talk about, but we need to know. You don't have to keep rehearsing your failures. Why do we do it? Because we do it. Guilty as charged. But see, here's the thing. The key to living the life designed for you is to stop replaying what went wrong and instead step into your worth boldly, unapologetically, relentlessly. Oh, my friend, you've got to be determined. You've got to be relentless. You've got to be resilient. You've got to be willing to say, you know what? I don't care what is going on and what people are saying about me and whatever the failure is, whatever you're rehearsing in your head. I know that there's hope. Isaiah 40 verse 31 promises, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. I don't want you to look at this as, this is a great encouragement. Woohoo, rah, rah. No, it's a requirement, a mandate to move beyond the weariness, beyond the weight of past mistakes, and allow yourself to rise with the power that comes from securing your identity in something unshakable. But here's the thing. You must realize that stepping into your worth isn't a magic switch. It's just not going to happen. It requires belief first. You must believe that you are worth the effort. You got to believe that you're worth the fight. You got to believe that you're worth the climb out of the rubble. Yes, I can let you borrow my belief torch that I have for you because I do know that God created you on purpose for a purpose here on earth and in the heavens. But the thing is you can take that and kind of get yourself to the next day, but what's going to get yourself to the next week and then the next month and the next year? It's your impact. I'm pressing ahead, creating transformation. You, my friend, are not defined by your failures or setbacks. You are defined by God's divine design poured into you from the very beginning. Look at Psalm 139, verse 14. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. There's no so-so. There's no marginalizing who you are. You are a masterpiece, created with purpose beyond measure. And when you act out of this truth, because it is the truth, your thoughts align with your worth. Your actions start to echo your value. But you have to be willing to step into your worth. Now, that being said, it's easy to get tangled in the clutter of doubt and guilt and self-judgment. We've all been there. We kind of stumble and stutter our way through things. And then what happens is that mental noise begins to shake us apart. It destroys the stability and keeps us stuck, right? And then you find yourself saying, I can't. I failed way too many times. Or worse, I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. And I know if you were to say it right now, your facial structure would change immediately. How your eyes look, the way your lips fall, the way your cheekbones relax into your face. You put on the mask of defeat. But you see, you have a message. And that message is from God himself. And the message, you got to own yourself. And that is, you are made for more. You are made for more. You, my friend, are made for more. Get excited about it. Yeah, I know you might be down in the dumps, but give yourself 10 minutes to be down in the dumps and then get back up again and go after what you're supposed to be doing. You don't have to settle for less than what you were created to be. More than. You're made for more. So today, before the distractions take over and the weight of yesterday drags you down again, I want you to make a choice. Choose to change your outlook. Choose to stop the rehearsals of defeat. Choose what's next. One step at a time leads to miles of greatness. You know, C.S. Lewis wisely said, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. The past does not have the power to cage you unless you hand it the key. What have you been doing lately? Let's be honest. Have you been living in defeat or something that you've adopted to be, well, you know, it just is what it is? Even that is living in defeat. You're settling. Now, there is a difference, okay? And let me give you an example. I've shared this before, but I wanted to go to the Olympics as an ice skater and represent the United States of America. I was all in. And then there was an injury. And it slowed down my progression to the point where I couldn't do it anymore. I physically did not have the strength to go where I wanted to go. Was there a failure there? Yep. Was there defeat there? Yep. But does that mean that my life ends there? Nope. Why? It was a dream I had, but because of extenuating circumstances, stuff that I couldn't control, stuff that my body said, you're not made for this right now. God said, redirect. You know how your GPS system says recalculating, right? It's kind of what I feel like, right? It's like rerouting, recalculating, rebalancing. What is this? Now you're redirecting. And that's okay. Now, if I'm sitting here going, gosh darn it, man, I wish, oh dear, I have to count. Like 40 some years ago, I really wish that didn't happen. So, man, maybe I could go out for it now. Are you kidding me? I am not going to be crazy enough to go out and try to be an ice skater for the US of A. No, it's not going to work. They're up and coming ice skaters. I don't care how much time I put in. That is a thing that is like, okay, you have to move on from. Not because of failure, but because of circumstances. Circumstances that dictate you can't do this. And that means you're not living there. That dream just changes. And you refocus and you go to a different dream. And things look different. Now my focus is on other things. My focus, honestly, is on you. God has placed a calling and a purpose on my life to serve women who are going after what they're going after. However, they still have to deal with the dinner dishes and dogs and everything else in life. But remember, you're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. I'm not caged because I didn't make it to the Olympics. It was a dream. It didn't work. Okay, what's next? I can take a different step. I can go a different direction. And I've chosen to do that on many, many things in my life. But then there's those things where, okay, so that's a big dream, right? So then there's those things where you have an instance where it's like, oh man, we were really supposed to have this house in a different position where it is right now. But we had the oak tree incident. Okay. That was a freak of nature. the perfect storm. What do you do with that? Okay. I'm supposed to be doing this, this, and this, but because of the oak tree, I can't. Now, I can choose and sit here and go, oh, that oak tree just destroyed my life. And I can sit back in defeat and not do anything at all. Now, there are some things I can't move forward with until other things happen, right? There are certain things that have to move forward. And part of it is forced renovations right now. We're almost there, but we still have a few more weeks to go. So there are some things that I can't do, but there are other things that I can. So instead of sitting here and wallowing in my oh, woe's me and saying, I'm just not good enough and God's against me because he let that tree fall. Okay? God can handle my frustration. He's got broad enough shoulders. But the thing is are we supposed to handle our defeat in that manner? Because that's all it's doing. It's just holding us in the quicksand of defeat. And we can't get out of it. We can't climb out fast enough. It just keeps pulling us down deeper and deeper and deeper. Get out of the sinking sand and rise up. Allow yourself to understand that you are worth more than your defeat. So you see, the dream might be dead with the Olympics, but yeah, I may not be doing exactly what I thought I would be doing during this time of July, but that doesn't mean some things still can't move forward. I've had to make a few adjustments, but the thing is if I don't make those adjustments, I'm just going to sit here and be stuck in defeat and accepting, well, this is what it is. Next. Oh, woe's me. I'm just going to let everything go by me. It's amazing how many people do this in this world. Don't let that be you, my friend. You are made for more. So step into your worth. Move forward with renewed strength, fueled by belief and defined by God's divine design. Stop settling and start rising. Your story is not over. In fact, it's just beginning. You're worth the effort it takes to get back up. You're made for more. So it's about time you step into your worth. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. Be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.